Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Christine and I'm so glad you could join me for this. Today I want to share with you some verses and some encouragement as I do, and I hope you get encouraged. So there's a verse, Isaiah 54 verse 17, that is very familiar with most of us. It usually goes as, and I'm paraphrasing, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you, you shall refute. This is the heritage of the children of God. And so, and while that can give you hope, I also want to give you more hope, because if you read the other verses of Isaiah 54, Isaiah chapter 54, you'll find that God says He's the one who made the blacksmith who fashions the weapon, the blacksmith who's making the weapon, and then He is the one who makes the person, who made the person who's going to use that weapon. And then now it comes to 17 where it says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And so when God gives us such an assurance in His protection, in His mercies, and that nothing can harm us, He actually means it, because He made everything and He's able to control it, and He's able to say this can only come this far, and this can only get this far. So you can trust in God, trust in His faithfulness, trust in what He has in store for you. For He says, I know the plans I have for you, plans for good and plans with a hope in the future. So one, you can trust in the sovereignty of God to control each and every element. The other verse that I would want to share with you is from Revelation. If you've read the book of Revelation, it says, there are so many things that happen, and we find in all that God does not leave His throne. There is nothing that is too great for Him. So we can trust Him. We can trust Him even in the things that are currently in our lives, whatever challenges we're facing, whether they're coming from people, whether they're coming from situations, circumstance, environment, we can trust in His plan. And the other verse that I would share is, do not fear. This verse has been shared, this quote has been shared rather throughout the Bible, that we should not fear. We should not fear. It's been said so many times, do not be afraid, do not fear, and we can run with that. We have nothing to be afraid of. Once we come to Christ, we are a new creation. The old has passed, and sometimes the old will pop up. Old habits, old people we used to know, and it's like they're trying to test us. They're trying to see, is it real? Is this salvation real? And what I can tell you is, whether you fail or pass that test, our God is so merciful and so loving that He will bring you back. But then also He makes a way out of that temptation. He will make a way out of it. And you'll find even the desires you had, the lust you had for particular sin, you no longer have it. Can you imagine that? That sin that used to control you, almost, it used to click automatically that if this happens, I have to be there, and I have to do this certain thing, whether it's whatever vice you used to have. But God gives you power to overcome it by His Holy Spirit. And so the main takeaways from this video I want you to take is, trust in God, trust in His sovereignty to control each and every element around you. Trust that whatever is in your life, He's allowed it, and He knows how you can get out of it. Actually, you can pray to Him and ask Him, how do I get out of this, or make me stronger to face this, and He will. And thirdly, He's so loving. God is so loving should you even fail, he'll still bring you back into the fold. And the last one is you are a new creation. You no longer walk alone, and you don't have to fight whatever you're fighting alone. The Holy Spirit is always with you. So I trust this video has blessed you. God be with you. And you can like, subscribe, share, re-listen, and God be with you. I'll see you on the next one.